Hello, all of our magical and musical friends. Welcome to today's episode of The Magical Musical Adventures of Somi and Tito. What they would like to talk to you about today is the gift of music in storytelling. Storytelling is just part of music. Really, you can't have music that's not going to have a story. It's just not possible. I've tried to think about some sort of music that's not going to tell a story, and I just cannot think of anything. The way that music is created tells a story. Most music is created because a story is in the composer's brain, and that's how they're going to tell it. Not necessarily through words, but through notes and through emotion and through dynamics and through articulation and through staccato and legato and all that fantastic stuff that we've been learning about. So what Somi and Tito would like to talk to you about today is what it means to tell a story through music. Now, this could go on and on and on and on and on. They just want to use two special introductory songs today to get you started. So the first one is going to be Tito. And Tito has chosen for you a song that is spooky. A piece of music that is going to tell a scary story. She loves it so much because she's a little bit dark herself, but also because it uses her name. It uses her notes, Tito. So what Tito would like is for you to listen to this piece of music and immediately let her know what comes into your mind. I'm going to use my melodica for this one. It was just T and Do. If it made you think of Jaws, then you're exactly correct, because that's all the music is for Jaws. If you're going to have just that starting music, it's just T and Do. If you look on the keyboard here, I was just using the notes B and C. And if you look, B and C, there's no note in between. So that's only a half of a step. So it's going to give you sort of a darker, creepier sound. And it can be very quiet and slow and then get louder and get faster. And that creates the suspense that we all know as that shark is approaching. So thank you for both Tito for the recommendation and for Somi for helping us there in that demonstration of the scary shark. Now, Somi, on the other hand, despite him being a shark a few seconds ago, Somi would like to teach you a song that tells a happier story. If you are watching TV or have in the past couple of years, you might recognize Somi's favorite song from one of his favorite cartoons. It's the Backyardigans. You are correct there in listening to it. The thing that makes the Backyardigans such an exciting sounding song, with the exception that I made one oopsie on a note there because I thought something was falling next to me, is that it uses a major scale. It starts on our high note D, and then goes to a C sharp, which I'm not sure we've learned yet, but now you know it, to a B, to an A, to a G, to an F sharp, to an E, to a D. That's just a D major scale, and D major scale has a really, really bright, happy sound to it anyways. So when they were writing that music for the Backyardigans theme song, they might have chosen that because it has such a bright and happy sound. And the Backyardigans is a really bright and happy TV show that tells bright and happy stories all the time. So there you have, from Somi and Tito, two very different ways of storytelling through music. You have the dark, creepy, suspenseful Tito. That's only that half step. It's that minor sound. And then you have the bright and happy tone of the Backyardigans, which uses a D major scale to basically tell the entire song, the entire story. So when you're listening to music, or when you're watching something, or when you're reading a book, I want you to think about the ways that music is going to help you in that storytelling. We really can't go through our lives without hearing music, without feeling music, without experiencing music in some way, shape, or form. It's just all around us all the time. And Somi and Tito want you to hear and to feel and to experience it in all of your storytelling as well. So for now, have a magical and musical day, my friends.